The true secret to strength and success. A powerful life lesson. Have you ever wondered what makes a person truly strong? Is it power, intelligence, or wealth? The truth is, none of these matter if one lacks something even more important, a deep sense of righteousness. Today we will explore an ancient piece of wisdom that reveals the real source of strength and why those who live a just and ethical life are the ones who ultimately succeed. By the end of this video, you'll have a fresh perspective on what it means to be truly powerful and how to apply it in your own life. Meaning of the quote: "A life without righteousness is like a mighty tree without roots. It may seem strong for a while, but it will collapse in time." This means that no matter how successful, wealthy, or intelligent a person is, if they lack righteousness, meaning fairness, integrity, and moral strength, eventually everything they have built will crumble. It's not just about being good, it's about having an unshakable foundation in life. When you are just and fair in your actions, you gain respect, stability, and long-term success. But if you act without righteousness, your success will be short-lived, and your reputation will fade over time. Religious perspective. If we look at wisdom from different spiritual traditions around the world, they all emphasize the same thing. Living a just and ethical life is the foundation of real power. Ancient teachings say that those who uphold truth and righteousness will always have the strength to face life's biggest challenges. They may not always have an easy path, but their integrity protects them. Throughout history, the greatest leaders and philosophers have emphasized that true strength comes not from wealth or power, but from living with fairness and honesty. They believed that when a person is righteous, they gain trust, influence, and inner peace that no amount of material success can replace. Scientific perspective. Now let's look at the science behind this idea. Studies in psychology and neuroscience show that people who live with integrity and fairness experience lower stress and better mental health. When a person engages in dishonest or unethical behavior, their brain experiences high levels of stress hormones like cortisol. This leads to anxiety, guilt, and even physical health problems. On the other hand, those who live with honesty and fairness have lower stress levels, stronger relationships, and better decision-making skills. This is because their mind is clear, and they don't have to constantly lie or manipulate to maintain their position. Even in the corporate world, studies show that ethical businesses last longer and have better employee satisfaction compared to those that rely on deception or exploitation. Let me share a small story that illustrates this wisdom. There were two businessmen, David and John. David was incredibly smart, but often used dishonest methods to get ahead. He evaded taxes, lied to his customers, and manipulated his employees. John, on the other hand, was honest and fair. He believed in treating his customers and employees with respect, even if it meant slower growth. For a while, David seemed more successful. His business was booming, and he was making money fast. But over time, people began to see through his deception. Customers stopped trusting him, employees left, and eventually his company collapsed. Meanwhile, John's business grew steadily and gained a loyal customer base. His employees were dedicated and his reputation remained untarnished. In the end, he built a legacy that lasted for generations. This story teaches us a simple but powerful lesson. Unethical success is temporary, but righteousness creates long-term strength. How it applies to our everyday life. So, how can we apply this wisdom in our daily lives? Here are 4 key takeaways. Be honest in small things. Whether at work, in relationships, or daily interactions, practice fairness and honesty. It builds trust and strengthens your character. Stand up for what's right. Even when it's difficult, standing by your principles gives you real power. People may not always agree with you, but they will respect you. Avoid shortcuts. Success that comes through dishonesty or manipulation never lasts. Choose the path that aligns with fairness and ethics, even if it takes longer. Surround yourself with the right people. Being in the company of honest and fair individuals will help you stay strong in your values. True strength doesn't come from wealth, power, or intelligence. It comes from righteousness, fairness, and integrity. When we live a life rooted in these values, we build something that lasts: trust, respect, and inner peace. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What do you think is the most important quality a person should have? Honesty, courage, or kindness? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for joining this exploration of wisdom. If this message resonated with you, like, share, and subscribe for more insights into timeless truths. Remember, every great journey begins with a single step, and every great idea begins with a strong foundation. See you in the next episode.